Hey there, I'm Jen, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Dainese Racing 4 Perforated Women's Jacket. Now for you sport riders out there, this is a jacket that might hit all the boxes for you. It's got flashy colors. I'm personally a fan of this aqua color. It is really cool looking. It has all that armor you're looking for, including like that metal slider look up here in the shoulder. It's predominantly leather, and it has that aggressive and tight tailored fit that's going to look great on your sport bike. Now, a few notes about sizing. We want to make sure to get this clear with you guys. So Kelly is wearing a size 42 right now, and we have measured her chest. The chest measurement is different from the bust measurement. So as Dainese shows it on their sizing chart, you want to measure your chest from armpit to armpit all the way around the torso. Now on Kelly, we measured a 34-inch chest. When we look at the sizing chart, it recommends a size 44 for her. But right now she's wearing that 42, and we agree that this is the most optimal fit. Remember, when you're buying a sport riding jacket, you do want it to be nice, tight, and tailored. So our recommendation is go one size down from what the sizing chart recommends. Now do keep in mind this product's going to ship to you for free as it prices in around $600. And of course, our price match policy is in place to guarantee you the lowest price available. All right, so let's talk about some of the features of the Racing 4 jacket. I do want to point out that this is an update. Previously it was the Racing 3 jacket. I actually have many miles in that Racing 3 jacket, so I can speak to this a lot. In the minor updates, you're going to see the Racing 4 does meet officially that CEAA abrasion resistance rating, and Dainese has made some tweaks and movements on the stretch paneling for a more optimum fit. So when it comes to your general rundown, we're going to start up at the collar here. This is a leather collar, and I find it sits a little too high in my personal time riding in the Racing 3. I found it can kind of impede with the helmet when I'm looking through turns. So I would love for Dainese to take a closer look at this at their next iteration, make it a little bit lower and a little bit softer so we don't have that situation going on. Now moving into the main entryway of the jacket, it is a YKK zipper that comes down. On either side, you have your two typical zip pockets as well. Again, the main construction material is Dainese's Tutu cowhide leather. That's 1.3 mil, and it's framed up with all this S1 stretch material, so this jacket can move and conform into the aggressive sport riding position. Now this jacket is perforated, as it says in the name. Don't get me wrong, like this is not going to be like as airy as a mesh jacket on those summertime riding months. You're going to be sweating a bit. That micro perf is going to help though with the breathability of the jacket. I also want to point out that that perforation is what we call a localized perf. What that means is Dainese has made some careful arrangements to make sure that perforation doesn't crowd up too close to any of the seams to help protect the integrity of the jacket. Kelly, if you could turn to the side for us. I want to talk a little bit about the armor up here. So as you can see, it has that aluminum slider. What's really cool about this slider is that it's going to help you slide in the event of a crash instead of having the leather grip. Your pointy parts like your elbow or your shoulder can often hit the asphalt and get tweaked or moved or hyperextension injuries. This slider has helped to prevent that kind of situation. Now right behind that armor is a CE level 1 protector that looks like this guy. You know, at this price point, I would really love to see Dainese up their game and put CE level 2 in this jacket. So again, another thing for Dainese to look at down the road. Now, when we're looking at the rest of the jacket, I want to point out the elbow 2 also has that CE level 1 armor and actually goes in through the forearm. So just bear that in mind when you're looking at gloves and other garments. This is a longer than usual armor we see in the elbow. Coming back into the sport riding position here, I want to point out this micro elastic. We normally see a stretch accordion panel here, and what that does is it creates a lot of bulk and mass and weight when all that leather is just bunched up in there to allow for that mobility. Dainese has adapted and created this new use with this microelastic to achieve the same result with a more minimal approach. When we come into the torso here, you're going to see some more of that S1 stretch paneling going on, and at the bottom of the hem here, this little buckle adjuster will help fine-tune the fit to your liking. Kelly, if you could turn to the back for us. On the back view, just a little reflective hit here for visibility. Again, you're going to see a lot of logos happening on this jacket. It is a racing-inspired jacket, so hopefully that's a style that you're looking for. Coming in the back area, I want to point out it doesn't come with a back protector, but it has the pocket for it. You could go ahead and add that in if you want. You're going to see more of that microelastic happening here, and also that S1 flex stretch material, again, so this jacket can conform and move into that hunched over sport riding position. Coming down to the bottom of the jacket, a little drop tail here so you have some coverage on the lower back. All right, Kelly, if you turn front and unzip for us, please. As Kelly unzips here, I do have a favorite little Easter egg, I like to call it, this little Italian flag. It's like a little metal pin, and it's kind of a neat touch on an expensive jacket like this one. Now, on the inside, you're gonna have that mesh liner that we're used to seeing in a lot of leather jackets, and you have 2 zip stash pockets on either side. At the bottom, a full circumference zipper, and this is really important if you're planning on connecting this to a pair of leather pants and maybe doing some occasional track days. A lot of organizations are gonna require you to have that full circumference zip. Half zips don't cut it. All right, Kelly, if you could go ahead and zip up for us. So there you go, that is your 360 tour of the Dainese Racing 4 jacket. Again, this is primarily designed for that sport rider out there who wants that aggressive styling for their aggressive riding, whether it's on the track or on the street. Now, if you have more questions, go ahead and hit the info button on your desktop or mobile device. It's going to redirect you to the product page. You can see more product features, colorways, and read some reviews from riders like yourself. If you have more questions, give our customer service a call. They're going to be happy to help you find a riding jacket that best suits your needs. All right, thanks for hanging out with Kelly and I as we take a closer look at the Dainese Racing 4 Perforated Women's Jacket. I'm Jen. Keep it on 2.